The closest thing that we got to that concept is Space Godzilla, and I'm not gonna. That's the only thing I really admire that movie for. Everything else is kind of like a dumpster fire, but still, that's not truly Godzilla versus Godzilla. It's Godzilla versus a space demon oriented version of himself. I'm talking about the true Godzilla versus the true Godzilla. I've always wanted to see that. Are we going to get that? I don't know. Honestly, I'm fine either way. I'm fine with what we get. At least we know it's kind of like confirmation of sorts that there's going to be another monster in this. So I'm fine with that. Could it be Hedra? I'm fine with that. Could it be Anguirus? I'm fine with that. Could it be, again, another Godzilla? I'm fine with that. You know what? I would be even fine if this is another solo Godzilla film. You know what I'm saying? Like, we barely got past the last one, so now we got this bigger one coming. You know, I mean, again, granted, I mean, I'm a fan of solo Godzilla film, you know, because the last one was just so good. But I know they're going to up the ante and bring another monster. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind if it was another solo Godzilla film. As long as the movie's good and the story is good, it really doesn't matter if it's one monster, 2 or 3,000. As long as the story and the movie is good, that really all that matters.
It would be very unique if it was a back-to-back solo Godzilla movies, because that's never happened.
Yeah.
Right? That's never happened. It's always been...
No.
They start the reboot with a solo movie, and then which sets the tone, or at least attempts to set the tone, and then the sequels always have some kind of rival monster or Mechagodzilla usually or something like that. So that would be very interesting if this was the first time they decided, nah, Godzilla's enough. We're just going to give it 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, the closest thing we got to that is Shin Godzilla and Minus One, but they don't have anything to do with each other. They're not really sequels per se. But yeah, I'm fine with whatever we're going to get. I'm just going to let Yamazaki cook. I'm just going to let the man do his thing, because he's obviously under a lot of pressure, because Minus One did gangbusters, won an Oscar, really redefined and rejuvenated Godzilla as relates to outside fans. Of course, the MonsterVerse is still ongoing, and that's still going strong, but Minus One really was the film that came and brought in outside fans, where I've seen YouTubers that cover movies, and not really a Godzilla fan, but when Minus One came out, Minus One made a lot of their top 10 favorite films of 2023. And a lot of their comments was, man, I wish I was a Godzilla fan a long time ago. And I'm like, duh. Yeah.
Yeah, you
right.
Up.
Yeah.
Now everyone wants to be a fan. Yeah.
So
fake ass fans.
I think that exactly. So I think that Yamazaki's under a lot of pressure to try to deliver even close to what Minus One was. If he is even 25% what Minus One was, that's still an accomplishment, because sequels rarely outshine the original. There are some examples: Superman 2, The Godfather 2, Dark Knight, Jaws 2.
Oh no! Come on, man. Jaws 2, you gotta bring that up right now. You're trying to have a good time.
I'm sorry. You know I had to say that. Yeah. But I'm gonna and I know everybody's high right now. We're high up on loving the trailer and what we got, or whatever, but I'm still gonna try and temper my expectations. I'm still gonna be excited, but if something happens that does not go along with what I want, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna use that as a reason not to like the movie, which I know a lot of people will do, unfortunately. But I'm gonna just let the man cook, let the man do his thing, and whatever happens. That's how I'm looking at it.
So one of my favorite things about this, in this particular shot right here, is that they're actually filming this movie for IMAX, which I don't think that they've ever done. So we're getting a Japanese IMAX Godzilla movie, which if there's anything you need to know about me, every movie I see is always an IMAX. I have no intention of seeing an IMAX movie, whether it's a kid's movie or not, because my favorite thing about IMAX is everything is so loud that if some jackass decides to try to bring their underage kids, or they're just a yapper who can't shut the fuck up during a movie, you don't hear them, because the sound is so loud that it doesn't matter. So I will pay that extra amount for just knowing that the only thing I'm going to hear is what I'm seeing right in front of me. And so this could not be more excited to hear that it's an IMAX. And this shot, man, and I would love to play clips, but last time we played any clips from Toho, so we're just going to use stills. This scene in particular, I very much love just how realistic they continue to make Godzilla swimming. Like when he swims and he comes out of the water, you could actually see like his head moving as if like a fish, like he was trying to reach the surface as fast as possible. And just like little details like that, I think is what made his vision of Godzilla just so terrifying, because he's really the first one that's put Godzilla back in the water and made him scary. And he continues to do that and use that aspect of the character that seems to have, for the most part, been forgotten. Like even in the MonsterVerse, outside of 14, they don't really do much with him in the water anymore. Like when 14, when, you know, he showed up in Hawaii, it was like, holy shit. Like, okay. I think, you know, the -1 series is where, you know, just bringing that fear factor of there is this giant creature in the water with you that's way scarier than Jaws 2. It's a terrifying thing. It's a terrifying thing. But so this scene in particular, I mean, Godzilla's clearly bigger. And this is what's driving the potential of the two Godzillas, because you can see right here, and then if we go Statue of Liberty shot here,